Hey guys, what's up? Happy Memorial Weekend. We decided to do a very impromptu live. We were just out here working in the shop. Luke asked, did I want to do something fun? And I said, absolutely. So here we are on your Memorial Weekend, hitting you with a very quick live. All right, so what we're going to do is a really very simple, very classy, timeless marble using black, white, and a mica powder by Leslie's Creation called Silk Pearl. We'll use a little bit of diamond dust and a little bit of clear. All right, so what I did is I just dumped out my bucket. I'm going to do a really quick skim coat. I don't want to waste that resin that's in the cup. So I'm just going to kind of get it spread out here just to help my epoxy roll out. So I hope you guys are having a fun Memorial Weekend. It is hot as Hades right now in Texas. So we decided to come and work in the shop and play. All right, so we have that spread out. What I'm going to be doing today is a rolling stone. It's a technique that Kenny and Mitch use all the time when they're doing their flooring. You can use any kind of roller, honestly, because we're really not worried about the roller rolling. We're really just pushing the epoxy. Now, we've done this with as many ounces as 4, or as least ounces as 4, all the way up to 10 ounces per square foot. Today, we're just going to do 4 ounces. I don't need to tape. I really want that product to roll over the edge. And so here we go. All right, so the colors that we're going to be using are just our black Alumilite dye. Then I took some white Alumilite dye and I added a very tiny amount of black and made a really pretty gray. Now, both of these colors are not a metallic. My only metallic is going to be my Leslie Creation mica powder in Silk Pearl. It's kind of an off-white, really pretty pearlish color. Like I said, I want this to be very simple, guys. And then we have a little bit of clear with our diamond dust. You know, you got to have your diamond dust. And for a little bit of depth, I brought in some clear and I put a tiny bit of white Alumilite dye. Now, I know you guys that watch me have heard how I tint my white, and I'll call it whole milk, and then I make skim milk. This is a very cheap version of skim milk. It is barely skim, all right? And all I did was take a tiny bit of white, dipped it in the clear, and just made it a very translucent white. And the only reason I'm going to do that is I want to build a little bit of depth into this. Now, once we do that, we're going to see how we like it. And, you know, who knows? We may take it to the next level. We'll see what happens. All right, so in doing this, I don't want a super busy pattern. So I'm going to lay my colors out in rather large areas. I'm not going to put just a lot of ribbons, okay? The colors are going to be blocky. This is my gray. Now, if you'll notice, we did paint our substrate black. So when we go over it with the lighter colors, that black's going to show through. And I love how it gives a really cool look by letting that black substrate kind of come up through the white. I really like that. Okay, that was our gray. You know what? I think I'm going to come in now with my skim milk, and I'm going to put my skim milk just kind of as a barrier in between my black. And we'll let it sit over there. Save a little bit of my cup. Who knows? We may use it in just a little bit. All right, it's pretty warm in our shop right now. We turned the AC off, or down, up, I guess you would call it, because we don't want it to interfere in the sound quality. And then also we have some guys working on our brand new 3,000 square foot addition of our shop, where we are going to be holding our new flooring classes. We're going to be doing some decorative concrete classes, all kind of new additions coming. So if you guys aren't following us, I'd love for you to join our insiders group on Facebook, RK3 Design Insiders group, and kind of keep up with what's going on. Okay, so we've got some colors laid out. Now we're going to come in with our diamond dust. I want our diamond dust to kind of be sporadic. I made it fairly concentrated, so I'm going to just put it little spots so that it's random all over the piece. Get some on the edge over there. All right, and then let's just do this. Let's just squeeze it on here. And like I said, y'all, this live was very last minute. We just decided to get it going. All right, I'm not going to have to torch too much because we're pretty fluid because of the temperature. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of wet my roller a little bit. Now this roller I happen to have in the back, it's just a flock roller. I'm just going to kind of bring it out here, and we're just going to start kind of spreading that out. Kind of turning it, getting it to meld. And guys, the way that really makes this pattern and this technique really pop is that you have to kind of let the epoxy do its thing. Don't panic. Let it move on its own. Let it do its thing. Now you can definitely, like I said, come in here with, I mean, we've done this with up to 8 ounces per square foot, taping our edges. When you do that, you really get some amazing designs, because using more ounces per square foot is going to allow that epoxy to just mingle and react with each other. In fact, I'm not even going to touch that right there. I want this to start reacting on its own. And kind of get down over, let that kind of flow over our edges. I'll come back around the front here in just a minute. So just by dragging one color over the other color, you're already going to see some really cool designs. Look at this, how it's just one touches the other and you start getting some cells. It's just so, so pretty. All right, so kind of while that's doing that, I'm going to come back in, scrape out a little bit of my black, kind of get that over my edges right here. So what have you guys been doing over the weekend? Are y'all having any projects that you guys are doing? Let me know. Let me know what you guys are working on. Kenny and I have been out working on our barn. We're adding a whole new back wall. So all I'm doing now, guys, is just taking some of this color from my cup and I'm just adding some fun kind of visuals to it. Just kind of letting all this work out. Oh, wow, this is so pretty. Hit it a little bit. Oh, this is really pretty. Now, I love how it's very simple. And as the epoxy is starting to just touch each other, as the white and the black and the gray and the metallics touch, you start to get such a cool reaction without me doing anything. And I wanted to use 2 non-metallic and just 1 metallic, except for the diamond dust, because I like tones that I like finishes that don't have a whole lot of metallic in them, but then you kind of bring in that metallic a little bit. Now look at this right here. Holy cow. Look how that gray is kind of touching that black and then working in with that metallic powder. That is fabulous. Now, this is a small little countertop. This is actually some countertops that our students build when they're in our hands-on training. And I have the ability to tilt, so I'm gonna just tilt it a tiny bit because that just makes things look so organic when you can kind of tilt that and get it to move. The material still has enough thickness that I'm not worried about it just running off the board. It's still holding, but it's gonna move just enough to give that real organic look. And you can see, this is one reason I do the skim milk. Can you see here? Here's where the skim milk is. You can actually see where I fogged the board underneath, and it's just peekabooing up just a tiny bit. But look at this right here. Golly, that is so pretty. And right here, this is gorgeous. We're getting some cells going on. Oh, and this looks like an oyster pearl. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, my goodness. I love it. All right, I'm going to walk around to the front really quickly. I'm going to hit my edges. So like I said, I love for a rock edge to just kind of peekaboo through. Now, I've already fogged the edge with some gray and white spray paint. It's allowing those colors to kind of peekaboo through. And then because of my background in faux finishing, I do love to come back and I like to put a glaze on my edges before I put a clear coat, because it just makes those edges pop. But I love this, really looks like a true chiseled edge. All right, we'll continue to let that roll over. Okay, wow, this is, one thing that I love about this is it's very classy. These colors are timeless. They'll work in so many different kinds of decor. Okay, so this could be a finish all on its own. But guess what, guys? Guess what? We're going to go to the next step. And what I'm going to do is I now have back in stock my Fusion sprays. And if you have not used these, guys, these are amazing. Now, they've been completely reformulated. When they first came out, they were really having some issues with the spray can, but they've completely revamped the cans. They've revamped the propellant. This is not a spray paint, all right? This is a mica powder that's in a suspension of alcohol. So it's not a spray paint at all. All right, so this is, let's put a little black in there for, oh no, let's put a little bit of white. All right, so I'm gonna come in here. I have smoky white, I have mink gray, and I have my raven black. You know what, let's go with the gray. This is a, whoops, did y'all see that? Whoops. All right, let's see. Ooh, man, that's a pretty gray. All right, so I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna kind of take that gray and I'm gonna follow the line between my gray, or my black and my gray. All right. All right, then I'm going to just take, usually I would use a Bondo spreader, but I forgot my Bondo spreader. So I'm just going to kind of come in here with my stick, and I'm just going to kind of move that a little bit. Now, I don't want to move it a whole lot because I don't want to mess up kind of what I have, but oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. It really does cause the coolest look, especially if you kind of take that and kind of drag it a little bit. Almost do like almost a swipe. Take this and kind of almost do it a swipe. Let's do a swipe across here. Oh, wow, look at that. That's neat. I like that. Look at that, really does make a cool look. Even over the, where it fogged over the black, where I didn't touch it at all, there's just a really light shimmer. All right, that was the black. That was the gray. Let's see what the white, let's see what the white's gonna do. I'm gonna take that white. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm gonna come right here, kind of next to where I just went. I don't want to do a lot because I don't want to take away a lot of the gray that I already have in there. Yeah, I just want a tiny bit of that white. And that's the same thing. I can just kind of take that stick and meld it. Oh, yeah. All right, so guys, if this is your first time joining us live, let me know. Now, we are going vertical right now. We're just kind of trying out a few things. Let us know, do you like the vertical, or do you like when we go live horizontal? Give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, wow, I like that. That is so pretty. Now, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but if you kind of stand off to the side a little bit and look, it is a very, very soft, that fusion spray leaves a really soft shimmer across the top. What do y'all think about that? Y'all like that? That is way cool. Let's see what the black's gonna do. We're just gonna take this piece. I'm just gonna do the black in one area. Oh, that's the gray. Here's the black. Oh, I can. My little sprayer went out. Oh, I think, you know what? I grabbed one of the old cans. I sure did. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just wait on that black one. That little black didn't seem like it. I grabbed one of the old cans. All right. All right, what do y'all think? Think I should do something else to it? Let me know. We could even go crazy and add some gold. What do y'all think about adding gold? So, Luke, do we have any questions out there?
Not so far.
Not so far? Okay. Well, y'all going to leave this all up to me to have to go on my own, huh? You know what, guys? I really like it how it is. I don't know if I want to add any gold. I really like it to be really super simple like this. What do y'all think? I'm tilting it so you guys can see it a little better, maybe. That's pretty. I think I may hit it with a little bit of alcohol. Let's do that.
What's the base?
What is it made out of? So this is made out of MDF. This particular piece we make out of a really high exterior quality MDF called Armorite. And it's available at your local, it's available at your specialty lumber stores. But these exterior MDFs are really good in environments where it's really humid, in a bathroom, in a kitchen, maybe around the sink area. But it's you can do it with regular MDF as well. You just want to make sure on your underside, anywhere that there may be some moisture exposure, to make sure you apply some Red Guard. All right, so I'm going to hit it with a little bit of alcohol. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I love it. So that alcohol, what that alcohol is doing is just, it's causing that mica powder and those dyes to react and really get the coolest look. Now, if you apply the alcohol too early, like right when you pour, a lot of times you'll get these beautiful designs, but then they'll go away because your epoxy is still very fluid. Now, waiting a little bit makes the design really stay. So let's say that we came in here and we didn't want all of those areas to have alcohol. You can always come back with your roller and you can roll that out and have some areas with the design and some areas without the design. We have plenty of working time, guys, with this. This is the art coat from Stone Coat Countertop. You have got so much work time that you don't have to panic and make everything go super fast. All I'm doing now is kind of playing. We're going to just take this piece to the point of no return, maybe. That's one thing I love about doing sample boards, is you can come in and as long as you video yourself, you can take that piece to some beautiful steps. And then once you get that step that you're like, yeah, I should have quit 4 or 5 steps ago, you know how to recreate that because you've videoed yourself. All right. Now that kind of looks cool too. I like that as well. We've got some of the melding. We've got some of the alcohol on there. I'm going to come back and hit just a little bit more alcohol in some of the areas. So that's cool. So guys, let me know in the comments below, would you have hit it with the alcohol or would you have left it where it was? Because I love to take it to the extreme when I do these pieces. I like to kind of get them to the point where like, yeah, I like it, or wow, I should have stopped 3 steps back. So let me know, would you have gone this far? Would you have stopped? Do you want me to take and re-roll the whole thing? What about that? What would that do? Should we do that? Give me a thumbs up if you want me to leave it like this, or you want me to push it to the absolute very end to where who knows what we'll do. But that way you can see how far we can actually take it. So if you want me to go ahead and maybe meld it a little bit more, let me know. Give me a thumbs up.
Okay, let me show them what it looks like so far.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We make a lot of cool things here at RK3 Designs.
Sorry about the noise, guys. We've got some crews back there working on our building, so every so often you hear some noise in the background. I love that we have so much working time that we can take a piece and decide if we like it or not and walk away in 5 minutes, or we can keep playing with it and seeing what happens. You know me, that's what I love to do. So what are we going to do? We going or are we staying?
Let's say full sand at this point. Why not?
Oh my gosh. Whoever said that, I agree. All right, so let's full send this. I mean, what could we do? If we don't like it, we can let it cure, come back, and we can paint it, and we can do a whole nother pour. Now, there's some areas that I'm not going to touch because they're absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to just leave those. But some of these areas are kind of cool. Now, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this roller, guys. I'm just putting a little bit. And I'm twisting and turning, kind of picking it up ever so often and reloading with some color. I kind of like how I did that little U-turn right there, almost like a little geode. Wow. Now, when you're doing this, you need to understand, when you're doing your sample boards, the more you mess with it, you could have a tendency of it getting muddy. So you want to be really careful not to over meld, okay? And we're probably about at that point. I'm going to hit it. Wow, this is really pretty. I'm gonna get it to see if I can get it to move a little bit more. Wow. All right. What do y'all think? There's some really cool stuff going on here. By taking that white pearl or that silk pearl and kind of moving it over the black, we're getting some areas that look like oyster. Like this right here is, it's so pretty. Some little pieces. Let's see. I'm going to see if I have any diamond dust left. Let's see. Oh, nope. Let me see. I have a little bit of some of that white, what I call skim milk. I'm going to kind of bring in a vein. So bringing in this vein with, it's almost a clear. It's going to kind of open up that area, and it looks like a natural fault line. Let's see, we're going to do that again. Maybe let's do it right here, Luke. We'll come over here, kind of follow that around. So guys, if you don't know, we are running a huge Memorial Weekend sale. We have 15% off our entire website. All of our products are 15% off, and you get free shipping on all orders over $100. So that right there is another probably 5 to 7% off. So you're getting 20% off, free shipping, and all of the orders that are ordered this weekend will be guaranteed to ship out on Tuesday. So if you order them Monday night, the sale runs through Monday night at midnight. If you order Monday night, we guarantee you that your order is going to ship out on Tuesday. All right, so here's some diamond dust. Let's do some diamond dust right here. We're going to come in here. Watch how that diamond dust, that vein, just looks incredible. I'm going to take it out here and take that out. Work it out. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. Guys, this is a stunning piece. Dadgum. Whew. This is pretty. I love this. I'm going to run one more diamond vein right here. Wow, this is pretty. So how many of you are pouring a project over Memorial Weekend? I would absolutely love to see what you guys are creating. If you're working over Memorial Weekend, join our RK3 Design Facebook Insiders. Join it, post your pictures, let everybody see what you're doing. I love it. All right, so what do y'all think? I think I'm gonna walk away because I don't wanna mess it up because this really does look pretty and I'm just gonna have to walk away. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Subscribe to our channel, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet. We go live every Tuesday night and we post a video every week. So let me know. Also, let me know what kind of content you want to see. Do you want to see color recipes? Do you want to see fun, crafty type of posts, tables and vases and stools? Do you want to see foils? Let me know. I'm getting ready to do a whole bedroom suite makeover and a kitchen table and 4 chairs. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm super excited. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to make a full tutorial out of it. But let me know what you guys want to see. All right, guys. I guess until Tuesday night. Oh, I forgot. Don't forget to, now you're going to have to join our insiders to be able to qualify for this huge giveaway. But it ends the 31st. What night is that? The 31st. May 31st. I don't know what night that is. It's coming up soon. But send me a video, 2 minutes or less, and tell me why I should choose you to come spend a weekend with the pros. Me, Kenny, Mitch Quist, Keith McGinnis, Erica from Artist Till Death, and we may even throw a few more professionals in there with you. Guys, I'm going to pay for your airline ticket. I'm going to pick you up at the airport. I'm going to put you up in our apartment here on our facility. We're going to feed you, and we're going to show you the best time ever. All right, so there's 2 possible dates that are open for you to choose from. Also, you have to be near an airport where Southwest flies. So for more information, either hit me up, Rhonda at RK3designs.com, or join our RK3 Design Insiders page for more information. All right, guys, until Tuesday night, remember, don't be scared. Move forward and be creative, and have a fabulous Memorial Day tomorrow. God bless.